Hey guys, I'm Tyler Sharp and this is my fifth video. I guess what I wanted to talk about this time is obviously it's coming up to Valentine's weekend and you've got lots of couples out there who are going out and doing big romantic gestures and going out for meals and things like that. Um, and obviously you've got all the singles out there who are kind of moaning about being on their own on Valentine's Day and not having anyone to go out with and not having a date, etc. Me being one of those singles, except I'm not complaining about it. For the first year of actually being single, I haven't complained about it. Not too sure why. Maybe I'm actually comfortable now at this stage, 3 years on. Of actually being single, maybe I've adjusted to it well enough to actually accept the fact that Valentine's Day is the day that just comes along for those who are in relationships. I mean, I guess if you're single, I mean, you don't have to moan about it. You can make it your own. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up tomorrow. All you need to do is, get a few mates around, go for a meal, watch a movie, get a nice bottle of wine. You can still have a good time. You just have to make it your party. You have to make it your own. And instead of moaning about everything, I mean, everywhere you go, every week, old age pensioners moan about the weather. Oh, it's too cold, I hate it, I hate it. Does my fucking head in. It's like, go and get a grip, man, I mean, when it's hot, we get into the summer and stuff, everyone would be moaning that it's too hot. Oh, God, everyone in Spain, they haven't got weather like this. It's too hot, I need to take my car. It does my head in. It really does my head in. I moan at things that really need to be moaned at. But the weather, come on. Come on, embrace it. It's winter, right? It's winter. We're still in February. We had snow last year in April. So if we had snow last year in April, and obviously with global warming going on and stuff, obviously the weather's going to get more harsh as time goes on anyway. So I guess you've just got to adjust with it and stop moaning. It annoys me. And obviously everyone else who's dawdling behind the old age pensioners in the streets as well. Get a bit of speed on, woman, for fuck's sake. Sorry, I shouldn't really swear. There's some people who don't like swearing. But anyway, I can't really hold on. Talking about stuff like this. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to talk about was this song that you can hear in the background. I'm not too sure whether you can hear it. It's by a band called Marina and the Diamonds. Their second single was released last week and went in at number 10 in the charts, which is quite a good feat, to be honest, for a debut artist. I mean, they released a song last year, in 2009, which didn't do too well. Usually it's the second single taken for the album that usually does the best. I don't know why. Maybe it's because you've got a bit of a better profile going on after being releasing a couple of tracks, people get used to the sound of them. Anyway, Marina and the Diamonds consists of this girl singing in the moment. It's really, really good. The vocals are some of the kind of vocals that I haven't really heard for a long time. The debut single, the single that you're listening to at the moment, is called Hollywood, and that went in at number 10 in the charts last week. Hopefully that'll go up in the charts next week, tomorrow actually, when the charts are on the radio. There's another guy at the moment as well who released his debut song this week called Eric Castle. He released a song called Hurtful, which is kind of the tone of his voice is quite poppy, and it's kind of he's very mainstream. But at the same time, if you actually take a couple of minutes to listen to the song, it's really good. The words and the lyrics within it, they touch you. They're quite emotional. And I have heard as well that he has had a hand in the writing of the track as well. So, that's good. Gotta be good. Yeah, that was the speaker just dropping. My fault. You know what? I seem to be dropping my phone and the speaker and everything recently. It's doing my head in. When you've got your hands full and you've got your phone and you drop it, it pisses me off. I tell you, this phone, I must have dropped it like 3 or 4 times yesterday, and it must, the poor thing, it must be really in a lot of pain at the moment. Not that phones can actually feel pain. Yeah, you can't really feel pain. But if it was able to talk, it'd probably tell me to stop dropping it. Because I tell you what, it's got about 6 months left on the contract now, and I really don't want to have to renew it before then. I want to keep this thing. It's quite a good phone as well. Anyway, less about my phone, more about Katy Perry. As you know, she's in the charts at the moment as well. She is in the charts twice. Once with 303 and the second one with Timbaland with her song. She's doing quite well, and the vocals on the songs are quite good as well. I've got to add though, I don't think the vocals when she collaborates with other artists are as good as what they are when she's on her own. The only reason why I say that is because I feel as if the vocals are a lot stronger when they're on her own. I listened to her debut album the other day for the first time, and I thought to myself, God, this is a really, really good album. Obviously, all of her fans out there are waiting for a second album to be released, which I hope has some really good material in it. I never used to be a fan of her. Obviously, she released a couple of big singles, Hot and Cold, and I Kissed a Girl, and a couple of others as well, which I can't really name because I've forgotten them. But yeah, so she should be coming back with some new material soon, which should be really good as well. As for films this weekend, obviously you can't really get to the cinema without realising there's a massive film out at the moment called Valentine's Day. Obviously it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so they had to release it in time for that. It's got some huge stars. Dominic, oh for fuck's sake, I've forgotten the fucking stars now. Um, anyway, it's got some really, really good stars. Julia Roberts is in there. You've got Jessica Alba, Ashton Kutcher, Taylor Swift, Taylor Lautner. I wanted to say someone else, and I don't want to name the wrong person, so I'm not going to do it. But I think there's about 20 huge, huge stars in this film. So if you want a film that's got huge stars in it at the moment, and you're a bit sick of Avatar, you've been to see it 5 times already, then go and check out Valentine's Day. It should be a good film to watch. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, people. I will go off now. Thanks for watching. If you genuinely liked this film, then please like the film underneath, and then it'll give me a rough idea of what I can do to improve it in the future. If you hated it, then tell me, comment on it, and tell me what I did wrong, or what I could possibly do to improve it next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall speak to you soon. Take care.